Back in my active addiction, I had a close group of who I called friends, and friends in relationships and what have you. And looking back on it, it was all destructive, chaotic relationships. Then when it started to occur to me that I got a problem, one of the things I was worried about is, what are my friends gonna think? Well, in all reality, they weren't really my friends. They were just enablers, and we'd use together, and it was just destructive, not friends. Take away the drugs and the alcohol, and we would have nothing similar in common. So that's point number one. Point number two, I came to realize that people don't necessarily think anything of me as much as I believe that they think they do. Which, once I realized that, that's a breath of fresh air, that people really aren't thinking about me. So that, solidified some of more belief in myself that people don't necessarily even give a shit unless you're there to feed their addiction as well. So having that realization, and then coming into sobriety and in recovery, then my whole concern of what people thought about me, well, okay, they would try to pull you back down, because what they actually see is you and me leveling up to something that they can't have or haven't tried to obtain themselves, which is sobriety. And they recognize that in themselves. You've recognized that you've put in the work. So who gives a shit about, what they think anyway? Because you are now on a different level. I am on a different level. We level up, we grow into it, and by growing into it, we grow into better, healthier, stronger relationships with people that are like-minded, in sobriety, in recovery, recognize those gifts and support each other for greatness versus dragging each other down into the gutter. So if you were ever like me and were wondering, oh my gosh, what do they think about me? Well, have no fear. It gets better. Oh, and here's another thing that's quite interesting. Alcohol is the only thing, literally, that people, when you say, I don't drink anymore, or I don't drink, they think something's wrong with you. Now, on the flip side, if you were to say, you know what, I'm good on the fentanyl today. I think I've had enough fentanyl, or I'm good on the heroin. Nobody would bat an eye or think anything different. Just side note, and some truth. How we envision alcohol is totally messed up because it's extremely destructive. At any rate, hey, you're looking to level up in your life? Follow me.